Today we are dividing 763 by 3 using the base 10 system with base 10 blocks. Before we started the video, I already made our number, which is 763. Now, when we start, we're going to start with our hundreds place. Now, we know we cannot evenly split up 7 of our hundreds and 3 of our groups equally. So, we're going to try to do that without making our numbers, our groups, unequal. So, let's do it. 2, 2, 2. And we're left with 1 flat remaining. Now, let's do what we just did using our algorithm. So, we had 7 of our flats and we used 6 of them. And we're left with 1. In our 3 groups, we have 2 flats in each of our groups. So now, what we have to do to get rid of our flat is we have to break it down. We have to and make 10 of our rods. So, by doing that, we're going to add our already 6 that we had to our 10 to make it into, we're going to make it into 16. See how we got that? We just basically brought down our 6 and made it a 16. How we added our 10 rods that we just had with our flat into our leftover 6 that we already had and made it into 16. So now let's try to equally distribute our 16 in our 3 groups without making an unequal number in each group. So let's do that. So 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. And we're just left with 1 rod. Now, we can't put this leftover rod in any of our groups unless we regroup and break our rod into 10 ones. So, let's write what we just did in our algorithm. So, we used 15 of our rods, and we were left with 1. And we have 5 in our group. We have 5 rods in our group. So now, what we have to do, like I said before, we have to break our rod down and make 10 ones. You see? And so now, we can add our already 10 ones with our 3 to make it 13 ones. See, I just brought the 3 down and made it into 13 ones. So, let's split up the 13 as much as we can in our 3 groups. So, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. And we're left with 1 tiny. So, we used 12 of our 1s in our group, and we have 4 of our tinies in each group. And we're left with 1 tiny remaining, which makes it our remainder. So, our quotient would be 254 with a remainder of 1. Now I'm going to show you how to double check our work using multiplication. So now we're going to multiply our divisor, which is 3, by our quotient, which is 254. Let's start with our ones place. Now we know that 3 times 4 is 12. So we put the 2 in our ones place, and we carry our 1, which is our 10, in the tens place above the 5. So now we're going to do 50, because it's in the tens place, times 3. 50 times 3 is 150. But if you add the 1 in the tens column, it'll be 160. So we put the 6 in our tens place, because in our number, it's in the tens place. So we add the 100 in the hundreds place, because we didn't use the 100. So now we'll do 200 times 3 plus the 1. So that would be 200 times 3 is 600, plus 100 would be 700, making our answer 762. But that's not the same answer that we got for our division problem. We forgot to add our remainder, which is 1. So it'll be 763, because we're adding our 1. Thank you.